Hi, Rosa. I just wanted to take you through what I'm doing so that if and when you ever update your Word or you decide to use your work computer, you can do the same. This might have completely erased all of the formatting that you did in Google Docs. If you want, after I run through this one, I can run through one in Google Docs too. Just let me know. So once you're in Word, you have the older version, or if you're ready, sometimes it does this weird thing where it's in compatibility mode and it won't let you, but this one looks like it's going to let me. You just click review and then this check accessibility. And here's where it's giving you some issues. So I usually just kind of start from the top and work my way down. Here we are missing alt text on these. Oh, do you have this in a table? So you just need to right click and it's in here somewhere. Oh, table properties and alt text. This is the course outcomes. And what it's doing is it's just telling the screen reader that this thing is important and it should be read. So same with this table. Again, right click, table properties, alt text. This is the course objectives. So when a student screen reader gets to this part, it says course objectives. And the student can decide if they want to read it or not read it. Okay, one more table. Right click, table properties. This is the semester schedule. Okay, and that's helping getting rid of our alt text. Okay, now we have header rows. This is if the table spans 2 pages. And so if it spans 2 pages, it should repeat the first row on the second page so that you don't have to go back and forth. So for this one, we're going to make sure we're clicked in the table. And then up at the top in layout, you're just going to say not repeat header rows. Maybe it's in table design. Oh, here we go. Header row. And it just basically says that this is the first row in the table. So table, header row, table, header row. And again, that was in table design. Okay, merged or split cells in a table. This is just a warning. That's these guys right here. So this is one row, but you have merged cells. So you have less rows on this side than you have in here. Basically what your screen reader does is it reads across like this, and then across like this, and then across like this. So it's going to end up reading this one 3 times. And it's not something that we have to fix, it's just a warning. But that might be something that you consider redesigning in a future course. These unclear hyperlink texts, this is fine as long as it's here. They just, like, sometimes you just have texts that say, you know, click here, and there's no description of what the click here means. This would give it a good description. So again, this is just a warning, so it's totally fine. We can leave those ones. This repeated blank characters, I have to tell you, this comes up on most all of the syllabi. We click, it'll take you to the place where the blank spaces are. So some screen readers, not all of them, the new ones are pretty smart, but some of them are going to go space, 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 office 559, you know, and they're going to actually say out all those spaces. So just click, I mean, stylistically, you already know that you can use tables with no rows if you want to have that space, if you wanted it to be tabbed in. But, you know, you'll just sometimes too, there's spaces where people don't even see that there were spaces. So if we just, you know, kind of click on those, it'll help us get rid of them. This one's been spaced. So you stuck the other ones in a table. You can stick this one in a table if that's what you want it to look like. Or you can just try 1 or 2 tabs. It might still yell at me with the tabs. We'll see. Sometimes it likes and sometimes it doesn't like tabs, but it definitely doesn't like multiple spaces. And you can see as I'm fixing them, they're going away. So and so, yeah, these kinds of things, it's just because you spaced over instead of tabbing. So I'll go through and fix those. You don't have to watch me do it. These next ones, it thinks there needs to be a header here, so it's wondering if you missed the header. It looks like you have, oh, where's our headers? All right. So we have important facts. Did any of these come over as headers? Oh yeah, see this one's heading 3. This one is heading 1 in 11 point font. This one is heading 3 in 11 point font. Oh, so why is it telling me? Oh, so it wants you to make this heading 2. So you do have to go from 1 to 2 before you can go to 3. See how it's just saying over there, and you can just click on it, make it heading 2 instead. You can click this button to modify, and so we can make your heading match what your syllabus here is, Arial 11. So we can make this Arial 11. So you don't have to change it every time, but it does want you to go from 1 to 2 to 3. And really, this should be, oh no, this can be 1, but this should also be 2, heading 2. This one should also be heading 2 because it's the next over, right? Because the big one is important facts, and then 1 tab in would be lecture and lab instructor, class meets, office hours, email contact, you know, so those would all be heading 2. And then that would update in your table of contents here. Let's see what it does. See, and it just scoots it over 1 because you had it over 2. So see, these 2 are still heading 3. So versus heading 1, heading 2, and then heading 3. So it doesn't like it when you jump from heading 1 to heading 3. And it looks like you have the same kind of issue on, oh yeah, this one jumps all the way heading 4. And so we'll see that one. And yeah, that one jumps to heading 4. So it wants you to have those in order. It's okay, JJ. So it just wants you to have those in order. So I'll go ahead and fix this up for you, and then send it back, and I'll send you a copy of this video so you can play with it in the future. Oops.